The Tower of Babel, a story of ambition and humility. On a vast plain in Shinar, the world was united. All people spoke one language, and they worked together with ease and harmony. But as time passed, their unity gave rise to ambition. One day, a group of leaders stood on the plain, gazing at the horizon. "Let's build a city," one suggested. "Not just any city, a magnificent one with a tower that reaches the heavens." Another chimed in, "We'll make a name for ourselves. No one will ever forget us, and we'll never be scattered across the earth." The people were inspired. They gathered materials and began construction. Brick by brick, the tower grew. Its shadow stretched across the land, a symbol of their determination to ascend to the heavens. The workers laughed and cheered, proud of their creation. But high above, God looked down and saw the tower. He heard their plans and understood their hearts. "They are united," God said. "With one language, they have begun to defy my will. If this continues, there will be no limit to their pride." God decided to intervene. One morning, as the workers began their tasks, something strange happened. A man called for more bricks, but his colleague tilted his head in confusion. "What are you saying?" the colleague asked, but the words sounded foreign, incomprehensible. Another group nearby broke into an argument. "Move that stone," one shouted. "What? I can't understand you," replied another. Chaos erupted across the site. The workers could no longer communicate. Their once harmonious project fell apart as frustration and confusion took over. The leaders tried to regain control, but it was no use. The people began to separate, forming groups based on their new languages. Eventually, they abandoned the tower entirely and spread out across the earth, just as God had intended from the beginning. The incomplete tower stood as a silent monument to their failed ambition, overgrown by vines and forgotten by time. The place became known as Babel, meaning confusion, for it was there that God confused the language of the world. And so the people learned a lesson they would not soon forget. Human pride and ambition must yield to God's greater plan. It is not by making a name for ourselves that we find true purpose, but by seeking unity in His will. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.